So it's the end of Saturday, day 3, and it happened to be our wedding anniversary as well today. So 12 years of marriage, which is very exciting. And we got married in Cyprus 12 years ago, and it was the most amazing day. We've actually been together, I think, for about 17 years, but married 12. So the end of day 3 today. So we were supposed to have our level 3 top achievers experience today, but as I've already spoken about before, it was the dolphin experience, which I felt uneasy doing, so declined and turned down our 4 spaces and said somebody else may use them, and that's fine. I was happy with that. But unbeknown to me, head office actually instead gave us fast track tickets to the water park for all of today, and a cabana as well, which was amazing. So as soon as we got there, we got chauffeured straight to our cabana on a golf buggy. Our fast track tickets literally got us onto everything straight away. There was no waiting. So we literally did every single ride, every big ride, multiple times over. We were just looping around, going again and again and again. And it was just amazing. It was non-stop fun with the older girls as well. We just had the best time. So today's the 3rd day I've been in the water park. Tomorrow is our training day, and I've said to the girls, obviously I'm going to go to training tomorrow, and then I said, and then after training I'm going to sit around the quiet pool in the hotel and just relax for a bit. Put in a massive shift with them. But the water park's on the hotel, so they can go to the water park if they want to. Oh gosh, so that happened. And then me and Ian went to dinner tonight at Nobu, which is quite funny actually, because neither of us eat fish. And the girls, Farah and Havana, said they wanted to do the nighttime water park, which they do on a Saturday night, which was absolutely fine. So I said, well, you do that, and me and Dad will go for dinner somewhere in the hotel. So we're still in the hotel, we're still in the vicinity. And then we're like, yeah, that's fine. And then I messaged lovely Gaynor, who's part of the event squad, and I was like, where would you recommend to go? Somewhere that's in the hotel, so we're not far from the girls if they need us, that's really special, really nice for anniversary. I said, but remember, I don't eat meat or fish, and Ian doesn't eat fish. He only eats, out of that, he'd only eat meat. And she was like, oh, I'd recommend Nobu. I was like, yeah, but Nobu's sushi, so it doesn't really sound appealing. She goes, no, honestly. She goes, it's amazing. They do an amazing vegan and vegetarian choice, and for Ian they do meat. And I was like, really? She goes, yeah, I'll get you a really special table, make sure they know your VIPs. So we went. Oh God, it's absolutely amazing. And I said to the guy, I said, I would never think to come here because I don't eat meat or fish. I said, so it would never really be on my radar at all. He said, no, he goes, a lot of people think that. He said, but actually, he said, the vegetarian and the vegan options that we do are amazing. And he's so right. So he recommended loads of different things. But one of the things that he recommended, because we had a mixture of different things, was this aubergine miso thing. And he said, Nobu's famous for this fish dish. I didn't know this. But he said that they've made a vegetarian version with aubergine. And if anyone's ever eaten aubergine, like, it's fine, but it's not amazing, it's just fine. And he said, I recommend this. I said, okay. So it mimics like the fish version. And I had it, I put 1 spoon in to this aubergine. It about blew my head off. It was so good. And I said to him, I said, this is absolutely amazing. Like, wow. And then this other guy came over who works there, and he was like, I'm Indian. He said, so I have aubergine in everything. He said the same. You would never think, but it's absolutely incredible, which it is. So I definitely recommend the aubergine miso at Nobu if you don't eat meat or fish. Wow. So we did that. And then we just had some pictures. I went to the toilets there, which I came back and said to Ian, I was like, oh my gosh, the toilets are amazing. He was like, why? And I was like, they're just really posh, and the toilets are black. It's incredible. So did that. And now we're back in the room and settling down for bed. So tomorrow is day 4, and it is actually our training day tomorrow. And I am training, I am speaking. And Ian said, oh, are you nervous? Because it's like the elite of the elite, the best of the best from the UK and Poland. And I said, I am, but not because of that. I said, I'm nervous because I don't speak Polish. So they're going to have to translate my talk, which is amazing of them. And I said, it makes me feel really lazy because I don't speak Polish. And some of the Polish rock stars are doing a training in English, their second language, which is just incredible. So I've been putting together a little bit of Polish. I've had some help from Milan and Dottie. So I have got a little bit of Polish into my training as well, which I hope is appreciated, the effort that's been put in. So that's going to be tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that day training. And then it's after that it's free rest of the day, but I'm not going to go to the water park. I've told Farron and Anna, no water park on Sunday. I need a rest. I'm going to go around the main pool of the hotel and speak to the other Arbonne consultants and catch up and socialise and have some chat as well. So that'll be really, really nice. This has been really handy as well. This body moisturiser, so good for when you're out in the sun. I'm just going to put some on my hands, but I've been applying it on my body as well. Right, teeth and then bedtime. All right, night night everybody.